In the next 20 years, millions of American suburbs could start collapsing. Not because of crime, not because of climate, but because of how they were designed. And most families living there won't see it coming. Today, we're breaking down why America's suburban dream is quietly becoming unsustainable. How zoning laws, infrastructure costs, and car-dependent design are creating a slow financial time bomb. And why this shift could change where and how you live. So the real question is, who built this future? After World War II, suburbs exploded across America. Cheap land, highways, single-family homes. It was the American dream. Cities expanded outward instead of upward. Wide roads, separated neighborhoods, strict zoning. It looked clean, organized, safe. But that design decision created a hidden problem. Have you ever noticed how almost every suburb looks the same? Long roads, big parking lots, no corner stores, no public transit. Everything requires a car, and that's not an accident. Suburbs generate less tax revenue per acre than dense city neighborhoods, but they require more roads, more pipes, more power lines, more maintenance. When those roads age, they must be rebuilt. When pipes fail, they must be replaced, and the bill is enormous. Many suburbs simply don't collect enough property tax to maintain the infrastructure they've built. So cities borrow money, or delay repairs, or raise taxes. And this is where things start breaking. Now add technology to the mix. Remote work, online shopping, autonomous vehicles. Downtown office districts are shrinking. Retail strips are emptying. The economic model that supported suburban growth is shifting, and cities like Los Angeles are already seeing infrastructure strain and housing pressure collide. If nothing changes, many suburbs face three possible futures: rising taxes, declining services, or slow decay. By 2050, America's population will be older, maintenance costs will rise, climate stress will increase. Water systems in states like Arizona and Nevada are already under pressure. Sprawl becomes harder to sustain when resources tighten. But here's what most experts aren't talking about. The problem isn't just money, it's zoning. Most American suburbs legally require single-family homes. You often can't build duplexes. You can't build small apartment buildings. You can't mix shops with housing. This limits density. And low density means fewer taxpayers per mile of road. It's a structural imbalance. The design itself makes adaptation difficult. Suburbs were built for one era: cheap fuel, rapid growth, endless expansion. That era may be ending. So what does this mean for you? It means where you live could determine your future tax burden, your commute, even your property value. Because some suburbs will adapt, others won't. Across America, a new model is emerging. Mixed-use neighborhoods, walkable districts, transit-oriented development. Cities are experimenting with accessory dwelling units, upzoning, car-free zones. Some suburbs may evolve into dense mini-cities. Others could hollow out. The future suburb might look very different from the one your parents bought into. But there's one problem. Change is political. Zoning reform faces resistance. Homeowners fear lower property values. Local governments fear backlash. And infrastructure upgrades cost billions. The transformation won't be smooth. So who designs our cities? Elected officials, developers, engineers, voters. Who benefits from low-density sprawl? And who pays when the maintenance bill arrives? Suburbs weren't a mistake. They were a solution to a different time. But every design has consequences. And architecture doesn't just shape skylines. It shapes power, money, and opportunity. So the future of America's suburbs isn't about preference. It's about sustainability, because the places we build eventually build us. And in the next episode, we're breaking down something even bigger: the $1 trillion infrastructure problem America can't ignore. If suburbs are quietly weakening, the entire system might be under pressure.